My name is Pamela Grant, and I'm a certified Shengzhen teacher, and I'll be leading the class today. Welcome. But also, Master Li will be offering an advanced form of Shengzhen Breath of Life beginning in January. It will go all the way until April. There are prerequisites for that, and perhaps maybe at the end, I might be able to find a couple of those links for you. Now, this practice can be done on a chair with your feet flat on the floor if you wish. You can sit on the floor with your legs crossed. If you do sit on the floor or on a chair, you can also sit with your legs crossed on a chair if you have a big cushy chair like I have here. So that's how I'm going to practice. You can sit in half lotus, you can sit in full lotus. I'm doing simple crossed legs. Your butt can be slightly elevated so your pelvis tips forward with a little cushion. If you're sitting with your feet flat on the floor, then just sit a little toward the edge of your chair. As you feel yourself arriving for practice, right away, letting go of what came before, letting go of to-do lists, letting go of thoughts and emotions. Settle into your chair or your floor cushion. Take a few deep breaths. With each exhalation, soften and loosen the muscles of your body. When you breathe in, breathe more space into your body. If you find thoughts popping into your head, and they will, notice them. Just notice those thoughts. Give them a little pat on the head. Come back to your breathing and relaxation. We're going to begin our practice now with Dantian movement, Heaven Earth movement. Hands come up, bend your elbows, open your thumbs like this. Now blow. I'll do mirror image. Left hand comes up to face your forehead. Right hand, palm up below your navel. And then slowly bring your other hand down till your left hand nestles gently on top of the right and your thumbs touch. It's like an opening ceremony, a willingness to arrive, to show up for your practice. Let's do it again. Ready, begin, blow. Connecting with the universe, with heaven, connecting with Mother Earth, connecting with each other. Now bring your awareness to your Dantian. Your Dantian is located a few inches below your navel and back in your body. Dantian is a place of cultivation. Through this center, we receive nourishment from the earth, from the universe. Through this area, we nourish our body. Maybe you can feel your Dantian or imagine it filled with life force, filled with vital essence. And maybe you can feel or imagine your Dantian expanding. Breathe it open and relax your body when you exhale. Your Dantian is vast. It's very quiet, very soothing. Again, feel your Dantian expand. Breathe it open and relax. You don't need to follow my hands. This is just for demonstration. Breathe your Dantian open. Relax. Do this 3 more times. As you feel this expansive energy in your Dantian, your arms begin to feel light. They begin to feel like they want to float. So big is your Dantian, so bright. Using this expansive energy, we'll begin the first gesture, the first opening gesture. Arms feeling like they want to float. We begin with dragon flying in the clouds. Follow me. Ready? Breathe in, hands float up. Breathe out, slump as your hands come down. Now rock back, hands separate. Rock forward, wrists are limp. Forearms parallel with the floor. Rotate your hands so fingertips face each other as you rock back. Hands go limp. Just mirror me. I'm going to go slow. In this form, there's a lot of movement with the arms. If you find at any point that your arms are getting tired, always honor your body's limits, what your body is saying to you. And there's that edge of, oh, this feels like it might be a little bit much. And it does bring healing and chi to the body and to the arms. And yet you don't want to overextend. So if you need to come out, you can do a smaller version of the movement, or you can rest. But keep imagining that you're doing the movement. Breathe in, breathe out. The primary movement, rocking the body forward and rocking back. We'll be doing this first movement a little bit longer. It's kind of like priming the pump. You're making a connection with the chi. A couple of common things that I've seen people do with this that need correction. It's very common for people to come forward like this, leading with their shoulders, rounding the shoulders, kind of hunching up and bowing the head. Remember to keep your torso long, the neck long. Also, sometimes hands get curled up here as you go forward, like that. So don't do that. Follow me. Your hands are parallel to the floor. Pull apart, then they go limp. Rock forward. Dragon flying in the clouds. Floating, floating through the clouds. It's very soothing. In the beginning, you may be wondering what's coming next, but you live in this state of wonder. You don't demand any answers. A wonder doesn't need an answer. Instead, a state of innocence, contentment. Feel your heart opening, expanding, already filled with love. Now we're going to switch to another variation of this movement. So ready? Follow me. Turn your body slightly to the right. Pull your right hand in. Left hand extends. And the primary movement here is twisting your body. As you twist, your shoulders, elbow, and hands follow. Turning your body, still floating. Very peaceful. Even though your body is moving, deep inside, there's a part of you that's very still, very calm. Get ready to change back to the first variation. Rocking your body. Letting go of thoughts. Freeing yourself of emotion. Feeling more empty. 2 more times. Very nice. Now bring your hands out in front and pause. At this point, if your shoulders are very tired, go ahead and rest against your body. Otherwise, let your arms float in space, floating on the clouds. And we'll move into number 2. Holy Dragon returning to the mountains. Slowly bring your hands up. Keep your shoulders relaxed, wrists are limp. Slightly lift your chin and hold. As you hold, I'm going to read some of the contemplation. Always feel you can come out if you need to. The mountains are in the clouds, and the clouds are in the mountains. Your body is surrounded by a mysterious mist. You cannot recognize anything. It is as though you were unconscious. Sit straight and gently stretch your neck upwards. Feel very stable and very still, like a big bell sitting on the ground. You are awakened by the spirit from the heavens and the earth. Letting go your ego, you search for the meaning of life. The true meaning of Holy Dragon returning to the mountains is to return to heaven. Think quietly about how you came into this world, how this world is coming and going. When you do this movement, your mind is in motion, although the physical movement has stopped. Next, cloudy mountain going through the mist. Gently bring your hands down and to the right. I'm doing mirror image. Palms face each other. Now rock your body forward, sweeping your hands in front of your body, and rock back. Just mirror me. Breathe in, breathe out. Watch your hands here, that the fingers are not separate. Your thumb hasn't drifted away. Gently touching thumbs and fingers. Breathe in, breathe out. As you go through your life, it's not always easy to tell where to go, what to do. You can't tell if it's the clouds, if it's the mountains, if it's the mist. There can be confusion. You can think of this as a bit of a cleansing gesture. Deep inside, you know there's a path for you. There's always a solution. There's always a way. And clarity will come step by step. Your torso is the mountain, a sacred place. The stillness, the sacred place, always leads the way. We just have to tune in. Answers will come. If you've been doing this practice for a while, your head, your eyes can follow your hands. If you're new, then keep your eyes on me. Keep your eyes on the movement. We're going to begin to transition to the next movement, which is Kui Air, gazing at the moon. So everyone with me, bring your hands over to the right. Now coming forward, let your right hand overshoot a little bit and then come onto your belly, left hand on top of right. Left hand on top of right. Then your hands will separate and they come up. Turn your palms so they face back and pull your elbows down. And then again, I'm doing mirror image, open to the right. Your left hand is roughly above your head. Right hand about eye level, fingertips facing forward. Chest is open, chin is lifted, but your shoulders are relaxed. And your gaze is a bit to the right. It's not directly to the right, but it's to the right and out in front. Hold. With your third eye, you make a connection with the bright full moon. You're using your inner eye to gaze at the bright full moon. Continue to hold, and I'm going to read some of the contemplation. Bring your mind to an even higher level. The purpose of gazing at the moon is to examine yourself and to reflect on your shortcomings and problems. You understand the world's mistakes. You understand the meaning of enlightened love. Focus your mind on the yin tong, the point between your eyebrows. With it, feel the bright full moon far away. Empty yourself of all your emotions, happiness, worry, sadness. Release them all to the moon. This is both repentance and prayer. When you connect your heart and soul with heaven, with the universe, you connect with your inner knowing, and answers will come. Now change. Left hand comes to the back of your head. Your right hand sweeps around in front of your body. Make a halo around your head. And then both hands come into a prayer position for the union of chi with heaven. Relax into this pose. And hold. At this time, answers may come to the questions which arose in the previous movement. When you unite your heart with the universe and nature, you should be able to find the answers. Now your mind becomes even more peaceful. You are reaching the state of no eyes, no heart, no mind, total emptiness. You have completely united yourself with the universe and heaven. All things merge in one point. You have become one with heaven. Just this singularity, just this focus, no distractions. Next, holding the lotus and crossing the ocean. Follow me, gently press your hands forward and begin to rotate your hands to the side, and then bring your palms face up and stretch open. If you have shoulder issues, maybe you have a bend in your elbows here. Otherwise, there's only a slight bend. Chest is open, chin is lifted. And in each palm, you imagine or feel you have a lotus. And this lotus is made of brilliant light. Can you feel this light radiating from your palms? Brighter and brighter. And then we go to part 2. So your hands float up, a little bit more of a bend in the elbows. Now your palms face you. Be sure to keep your shoulders relaxed, but allow this light now to radiate into you, pouring into your life, your body, into the circumstances of your life. Receive this illumination. Open to this light. And then part 3, bend your elbows a little more and then send this light as far as you can. Huge amounts of light, brilliant light pouring from your palms, connecting with the universe to the far, far reaches of the universe. Feel yourself expand. Next, shadow from Buddha's light. Slowly lower your arms, rotate your hands so that they face forward. You'll end up with your hands a little bit lower than your elbows. Fingers are separate. Once again, if your shoulders are very tired, rest against your body. Otherwise, there's space between your upper arms and body. And hold. Shadow from Buddha's light. Heaven's light also means the light from your body. How can you become enlightened? How can you become a symbol of love? You must first understand what life is. This is the first step that one takes towards enlightenment. The light of heaven symbolizes love. Heaven's love shines on you until you are awakened. Align your love with heaven. In this way, heaven and you become one. You will be granted both power and guidance. At this moment, you have a peaceful mind. After experiencing life's ups and downs, your love is integrated with your body. When you quiet down and practice the discipline of unconditional love, you master your inner mind. This becomes a new starting point, as well as the beginning of an even higher level of awareness. Next, parting the clouds and seeing the sun. Follow me. 1, 2, fingertips touching. 3, palms touching. 4, point your fingers down. 5, separate your hands. Bowing forward, press your hands forward. Then make a big circle. Flex your wrists and come up into the sunshine. Keep your hands next to your hips and feel the light of the universe coming into your face and throat and chest. Sometimes in life, things are cloudy, they're unclear, and we need to part the clouds. With this gesture, more clarity comes. You connect with your essence. You connect with the grace and the benevolence of the universe. Next, boat traveling in Buddha's ocean. Follow me. Lean to the right. Pull your hand up. Press alongside your body. Lean to the left. Stretch your arm up. Pull. Press. Now, if you're just learning this for the first time, it might be a bit much, or maybe you can follow it easily. But if you feel a little confused by this coordination, just follow one arm and rock the body from side to side. Advanced students, your hands will arrive at the same time. And then change. Also for advanced students, as you press down, your gaze will begin to go to the hand that's pressing down. If you're new, keep your eyes on me. Boat traveling in Buddha's ocean. In the contemplation, it says that sometimes you may feel some heaviness as you do this movement. As you align yourself more and more with the universe, you can feel when people are bogged down, when they're not aligned with nature. Sometimes people think they're in a different boat, and there can be discord. But we know and we hold that there's one boat, and we all row together. One humanity. We learn, we grow, and we evolve as one. There is no second boat. As you do this movement, can you feel that we all row together? Can you feel a growing harmony? Like in nature, do you see if there's a herd of deer, one of them flicks the ear and then boom, they all move as one. They just know. They feel each other. Or a flock of birds. Someone gives a signal and boom, they all move as one. They feel each other. Sometimes as humans, we start to feel like we're on an island, that we're separate, and we forget we're never alone. Begin to do smaller movements. Even though the movements get smaller, maybe you can feel the unity growing stronger. Just this singularity, just this unity, this oneness. Next, looking to heaven and returning to oneness. Simply bring your hands up to either side, shoulders are relaxed, chin is slightly lifted, and hold. If you have grasped what has been imparted until this point, your mind will now attain an even deeper level with this movement, a level which is subtler than the subtlest. It becomes an inevitability. All love comes from one. All the people in this world are children of heaven. Guilt and hatred are far from love, but if you take the guilt and hatred and return them to their point of origin, you will find there is a fine line between hatred and love. Love can dissolve hatred. With a selfless heart, you have the capacity to forgive yourself and your lifetime enemy. Realize that in life, loving and helping others is of supreme importance. Do you think you have the capacity to sacrifice yourself for others? Can you love them enough to give them the opportunity to change for the better? Now change, slowly lower your elbows, hands face forward, palms separate, and turn your gaze slightly to the left, returning to the ninth level of heaven. Now you come to an even higher level, touching on the highest level you can attain. Just this unity. If anything else comes, let it drop away. Next, rain shower of apricot blossoms. Just follow me. One hand higher, so mirror me. One lower. Your hands are going to be waving up and down, and at the same time, you're going to be wiggling your fingers like this, and even wiggling your toes. When we touch upon the highest we can attain, then we celebrate. The feeling in your body is happiness. Happiness is your essence, filled with lightness, with joy. Maybe you'd like to bring a smile to your face. Now slow this down, slow, and pause. Let's do the same thing on the other side. One hand higher, one lower. Your gaze is to the lower hand, feeling the delight and the freedom in your body. That's right. Keep your focus. Joy, lightness, happiness, like you're a chirping bird, or that feeling of freshness if you're out and it's lightly raining. Everything is fresh. The birds are chirping. You feel that liveliness in the air. Now slow it down and pause. Next, opening and closing of Bodhi. Breathe in and exhale. Bodhi is wisdom. Bodhi is supreme wisdom. This type of wisdom is beyond the thinking mind. The highest wisdom comes from the heart. As you go through life, it's very easy to shield the heart, to build barriers, to shelter, to withdraw. And it may take some courage to open the heart in this sacred, still place. Feel the safety of this moment. And you can breathe your heart open and relax your body so that you can align with your highest wisdom, with your essence, with your own inner wisdom, your own inner knowing. I'm going to read the contemplation. Now, if you find your arms are getting tired, you can rest and just hold this pose. Otherwise, keep breathing your heart open. Slow it down if you need to. This is a very potent practice, opening and closing of Bodhi. Upon reaching a state of oneness with love, you have become capable of bringing all to heaven. You have done your best. May your love liberate those near you and enlighten those in darkness. Celebrate and dance as you come to this joyful world. Opening and closing of Bodhi is a gesture of prayer. After the celebration, there is greater hope that love can reign forever. You will not feel your hands opening and closing. You will feel your heart opening and closing and the sensation of life as you continuously give your love. Doing these movements often will bring you to a higher level. May your actions inspire the souls nearest you. Bodhi symbolizes holiness, unselfishness, sanctity, and dignity. Opening and closing of Bodhi can take you to the highest level of existence. Once you feel you have reached the state you have longed for, you will be united with heaven and you will embody love. Two more and finish. And maybe you feel something between your hands. Maybe you feel the radiance of your heart between your hands. Next, inhale your hands up in the diagonal. Your right hand comes to the inside, left on top of right. You're below your navel at your Dantian. Chi returns to one, making a circle around your navel, coming up on the right and down on the left. Breathe in as you come up. Breathe out as you come down. Keep going. After completing all the previous movements, we are now coming to the closing. This movement enables you to experience total and unchanging love, unaffected by the agonies and joys in life. Your state of consciousness and love will remain forever pure. If each movement is performed from the heart, you will acquire a deeper understanding. Your movements will be natural. Experiencing the essence of this practice lies in the appreciation of its true meaning. It not only improves your health, but also cultivates your soul to become more noble, pure, and generous. Ultimately, you will find yourself in an elevated state. Now pause for a moment, open your heart to inspiration, and awaken. And this is the essence of this movement. Number 15, rising and descending. A final cleansing gesture so that your inner radiance is all there is. You shine like a mighty lighthouse in all directions. Just this purity, just this love. Last time. And we return where we started. Back at your Dantian. A gateway to infinity. Let all the chi return to your Dantian. You feel this chi, this softness. This is a resource for you. It's always here. Just a shift of awareness coming into the Shenzhen state, your natural state. Carry this with you. Share this essence with the people you love. And carry a commitment, if you wish, in the new year to tune into the Shenzhen state often until you integrate it. And it's always with you. We'll close now with Zhongtian movement, this time a gesture of gratitude. Hands come up, open your thumbs and blow. thanks to the universe, to Mother Earth, and thanks to everyone who came to share the practice today. So thank you all so much. I highly recommend getting this book if you don't have it. It's on the shengzhen.org website. These contemplations are profound, and the meaning will become deeper and deeper with you over the months and years. Thank you all for your wonderful sentiments. Thank you. It's really been a pleasure to share this practice with you today. So remember, there will be a New Year's meditation with Master Li. Go to the shengzhen.org website, give me about 15 minutes, and also Breath of Life with Master Li. Well, thank you all so much. Enjoy your day, enjoy your evening, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone.